Hi guys, today I'm gonna tell you about how I actually got impingement in my shoulder. So first, basically, impingement, from what I was told by my physical therapist, is that when you lift your arm, your rotator cuff and some other things in your shoulder are just pinching together. They don't have the right room to move, so it just hurts very, very bad, and the only way to fix it really is to get surgery. But I do not want to get the surgery, so there's no real point. I just kind of deal with it. But this started because I was at practice one day and we were doing a stunt, and we had our flyer all the way up. She was up above our heads, straight arms, everything, and as high as she can be in our arms. And she slipped through my other partner's hands, and when she came down and I went to catch her, because I'd rather me get hurt than my flyer, she came down and she smashed her shoulder, or not her shoulder, I'm sorry, her leg directly into my shoulder. And when that happened, my shoulder went down and popped a little bit, and it hurt really bad, but I kind of got back up and I just kind of shook it off, because in competitive cheer, with how long I've been doing it and that level team, you're gonna get hurt. I've had concussions, I've torn tendons, torn ligaments, everything. The only thing that I haven't done is broken a bone from cheer. But I just brushed it off, I didn't care, and later on that practice, I was tumbling and my hands were not placed correctly. So I kind of bent my arm a little bit, and when I did that, my whole, both my arms just gave out, and I kind of smacked right here. Like, the floor was like this, and my head was like over here, and my shoulder was down, and I could feel it just pulling, and it hurt so bad. So I stopped for the day. I told my coach I could not do it anymore, and normally she does not let people sit out when they get hurt, but because I never complained about it, anything, I always pushed through no matter what was going on. Like, I had a concussion and I was still competing and practicing every day, even though my doctors told me that I should not have been. So she let me sit down, and after practice I told my mom what was happening, and she told me to give it a few days, see what happened, and it just kept getting worse and worse. So I went to the doctor, and they basically were like, oh, we don't really know, like, the x-rays don't show anything, we don't want to do an MRI right now because it doesn't seem that serious, so let's just give you some physical therapy, right? So I go to physical therapy, and they're just working on me, and nothing is really helping. And they suggested this thing called dry needling, and it's like acupuncture, but they're targeting the tension, like they're targeting the actual spots of tension in the muscle. So we tried it, and it helped for a few months, but now my shoulder's hurting thinking about this, I'm sorry. um like, we tried it and it worked for a few months, but then it just went right back to normal, right back to feeling terrible, and currently now it's hurting every single day. But basically, we can't really do anything without surgery. Like, I can't fix it, and I'm just kind of going through with it. It's hindering everything that I do, especially because I cheer for my school. I only cheer for my school because I actually can't do competitive cheer anymore, so I just figured, something is better than nothing. And just having to lift everything all the time, and my work spotting people is such a hard time, and I hope, honestly, that this dies down. Well, thank you guys for listening to my little rant about my shoulder. I hope you guys have a good day.